Hey, what's up, TJ? What's up, Ryan? Kyla? What's up, guys? TCW will be live here in a matter of moments. And for those of you that haven't seen Survivor Series earlier this evening, all I gotta say is hashtag thank you, Undertaker. Thank you to the dead man. Hey, James, how's it going, guys? We got a pretty good lineup tonight. I'll get to that in just a second here. I'm gonna make sure we post this here in a few minutes. We're already live on Twitter as well, for those that are curious. It's got a few more I gotta put this up in. Wish there was an easier way to do this. Thank you to everybody for a couple nights ago for watching Mafia with me. It's funny, before YouTube does their whole analytics thing that they do, which takes about 12 hours or so, we had 53 views. And it's funny because we went from 53 all the way down to 14. But hey, regardless, it was a great stream and a lot of you guys enjoyed it. So needless to say, we will be having more Mafia Definitive Edition. But right now, we're going to shift gears because we are on TCW, Thriller Championship Wrestling, Episode 6 of this brand new adventure. And, we got some things to to get to. Yeah, Kelly, you did. It was right after the Roman Drew McIntyre match. It lasted for about, about 15, 20 minutes after that. They went to a quick commercial, came back, and started doing all that. It was really cool. And I agree. Thank you, Taker. All right, guys. Are you guys ready? Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thriller Championship Wrestling starts right now. And as we're getting set and ready to go, guys, remember to smash that thumbs up button as hard as you can if you like the product and support the channel. And subscribe if you're not already, guys. And hit that bell so you get notified. But we are going to be kicking things off tonight on Thriller Championship Wrestling. We are just 2 episodes off of our stellar pay-per-view Incarceration, where every title was on the line, either in a steel cage, Hell in a Cell, or Elimination Chamber. We got some things we got to get to. We saw last week, Larry Walker lay down the challenge to the internet champion, Logan Grimes. And, I can confirm that we have a stellar main event tonight. We're coming live, sold out here from St. Louis, Missouri, folks. Kala. Well, if you get a chance, make sure you go back and watch it. It was a great tribute, and I have to say that's one of the few times in wrestling where I actually cried a little bit. That's literally, he debuted at Survivor Series. Was it 1990? I was barely a year old. So he's literally been a part of my life for almost 31 years, guys. My entire existence. I've grown up with the dead man on TV. So, wow. Exactly. Slap the like button. Like it's 3 months behind on rent, right? All right. Well, tonight we're going to kick things off. We're going to hear from Cole Adams. He is the rightful #1 contender to the Undisputed Championship. A lot on the mind for Cole Adams. And then we're going to kick things off in singles action. It is former hardcore champion Devin Storms taking on 2-time Money in the Bank winner, ladies and gentlemen, Christopher Vaughan alongside AJ Diamond. Elvira Wolf is here, and she's got a lot on her mind as her and the rest of the hunt is trying to get a hold of the tag team titles currently held by Simply Luscious. Caleb Shaw, the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Champion, goes toe-to-toe in a non-title match against the returning Darius Chains. This is Darius' first match back in damn near a year, folks. So this is going to be quite an interesting matchup. Suki Nabu and Azrael Sakamoto continue their explosive fallout from last week. Of course, we all know Suki won the Elimination Chamber to win her first ever women's world title. And last week we saw this team implode. Tonight, now they go face-to-face for the first time ever, one-on-one. And James, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I do. I feel old, Zerk. And James, saying 14 when he debuted. I watched his whole career starting in Texas. Exactly. I mean, the man will never be forgotten. and I swear to God, if they ever get rid of him in video games, I'm going on strike against WWE in video games. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just me. Mr. Waddles is here dressed as a Viking. All right, very cool, very cool. Speaking of which, I know, Zerk, you don't really care for these guys, but our own Vikings right here, right now, besides War, who's on Excel, but ladies and gentlemen, 2 former tag teams that have held the gold. Ladies and gentlemen, Southern Comfort's Randy Rhodes and Troy Barnes taking on Bringar and Vijornagar Magnuson. Exactly. If they better not. If they were smart, they wouldn't do it. And then this match came about because of last week's altercation. Amber Wilson came out and running her mouth like she has been here lately. And, her mouth got shut real quick thanks to Pamela Severin in her amazing return last week. And Pamela challenged Amber to a match that Pamela's very familiar with. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a Falls Count Anywhere match. Exactly. You like to call them the wannabe Vikings. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a bombshell. Breaking news right here. For the first time ever, we have a devolution call-up to the main roster. Ladies and gentlemen, Amaya Beretta makes her official debut live here on TCW Wrestling. And our main event, it is the Internet Championship on the line as the War Dog, Larry Walker, gets his chance against the undefeated first ever Internet Champion, Logan Grimes. All that and more, so let's get to it, folks, shall we? This is going to be one hell of a night here on TCW. If they get rid of Taker, you're right. Exactly, I would too. Yeah, Taker is one of those guys that, there was never really a point in his career, I don't think, that I actually hated The Undertaker. I mean, don't get me wrong. There was a point growing up that my mom actually was scared that I was trying to act like The Undertaker. So, I remember, I think it was like 9, 10 years old. I had this picture. It was autographed. And I bought it at some, where was it? Some mall or something for like $20. I had to be 9, 10 years old. I had $20. I bought this autographed photo of The Undertaker, and he was going like, he's doing that whole iconic hand gesture thing, and he had his eyes rolled back and his tongue out, and I think it was during the whole Ministry of Darkness phase. One of the coolest pictures I ever had, and my mom actually made me get rid of it because she was so scared of it. I remember she'd walk in my room and it freaked her the hell out because it would just be sitting there on the wall, and it would just like face you as soon as you entered it. And now looking back, that was when I was 9 years old. So that's 1999, guys. You imagine how much that autograph would be worth now if I still had it. It's things like that you don't really take into consideration until something's like that gone. And that's why I got into the whole action figure collecting again as I got older, and I keep them in the box because, yeah, they're still valuable out of the box as well. And I know, Kyla, you do that and a few others, but to have something like that, iconic figure like that in a box, to me means something. But that's just me. Anyway, shifting gears, back to focus, let's hear from Cole. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Cole Adams. You have seen my career rise to the top and fall to the wayside many, many times here in TCW, let alone back in the day in XCW and WCCW and WXW. But right here, right now, I think I have almost reached the pinnacle of my career. I have climbed the ladder to success once again and become your TCW #1 contender for the undisputed title. Now, I will admit, there's many men that I've wanted to face more than anything, whether it had been Kota Matsuda, who unfortunately is no longer in this company anymore due to him pretty much having nothing else to do in the business right now at this time. There's been some like Brandon Blaze, who's still here, still active. Austin Blaze as well. Hey, how's it going? But there's one man who I have faced off just a smidge at Elimination Chamber matchup at Incarceration, and that was your current champion, the Irishman, Daniel O'Grady. Now, Daniel, you went in the ultimate underdog less than 2 weeks ago at the pay-per-view, and damn it, you won one hell of a match. But, well, ladies and gentlemen, speak of the devil and he shall come. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you your TCW undisputed world champion, the Irishman himself, Daniel freaking O'Grady. Now we're doing good, Elfie. Good to have you here. I love the whole American Badass. That was cool. Yeah, see, so everybody has a special memory of Taker, and that's cool. I should have actually renamed this whole stream, or hashtag it, like, Tribute to the Undertaker or something, you know? I'll definitely have to do something with Taker. I definitely know that in the next few days. You know, sorry, Cole, but I couldn't just sit back there and let you run your mouth any further. Especially when you start spewing my name, the champ's name. You see, obviously, there's a lack of height difference between us, and that's a given. You know, you're over 6 feet. I'm 5'7", 5'8". Excuse me, do you guys hear something? Because I clearly hear something, but I'm not seeing anybody at my level. Oh, wait, there you are, little champ. Or should I say, paper chump. You see, Daniel, you got lucky 2 weeks ago. But the next pay-per-view, the contract states that I get a shot against you when I want it. Yeah, I've read that contract multiple times, Mr. Adams. And trust me, you're going to get that match. But in the meantime, you should stop focusing on me so much and worry about what's going to be happening to you over the course of the next few weeks. See, I myself, I don't have to compete as the champion. I have to go and promote the brand and promote my name as the champ. Yeah, exactly. See, you're going to go on and you're going to be on Larry King Live. You're going to be on those stupid Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest shows. You're going to do those podcasts with Stone Cold and all those other peons out there like, you know, Chris Jericho or whoever. But you know what? I'm going to be here during the next couple of weeks kicking ass and taking names and preparing myself to capture your title. Well, you do that because you're going to need all the training it takes. And I don't care if it is that scum over there on the freaking announcer's desk, Brandon Pickett, training you, or any of the other idiots part of his corporation. You see, I've always been the underdog, no matter what the situation is. And in less than 2 weeks, I'm going to show you that this underdog will be the big dog still standing in his yard. In your yard. First off, your yard ain't nothing but a playpen, O'Grady. Like I said, you've had the championship now for 2 weeks. But what's going to happen over the next 2 weeks is going to be fun. Because I can't wait to get you in that ring and make sure that your first defense is your last. Oh, strong words from both Adams and O'Grady. These two will meet one-on-one for the title in about 2 weeks' time, folks. There it is. Oh, went for the running kick there. Nicely done. The champion's stunned, but he's fighting back. Oh, nice elbow there by Daniel O'Grady. O'Grady up to the top. Looking to fly, perhaps. No, guys, there's no glitches. I've kind of got the hiccups. I apologize. Whew. Daniel O'Grady up to the top, looking to fly. Adams has no idea. Oh, but he caught him. Daniel looking for that amazing drop kick from the top. Adams had it scouted, though. Now using the ropes. And look at this. And now Cole Adams digging the knees right into the chest of the champion. I cannot wait to see what happens from here on out between these two over the next couple of weeks. Cole Adams will have matches to pretty much prepare himself for what could be one hell of a great match against Daniel for the title at our next pay-per-view, Aftershock. And look at this, Cole Adams taunting the crowd, taunting the champion, and again, just stomping away. This has been an all-out attack by the #1 contender here. Look at this, Adams. Oh, inverted DDT plants O'Grady. Looks like Adams was going to go for some shots there, but oh, look at this, the champion fighting back. And the champ tosses Adams over the top rope out to the floor, but look at this, Adams comes back with a massive clothesline. Now security and referees on the ringside going to separate this two, and what an explosive moment here to kick us off on TCW Wrestling. All right, while we get that at ringside settled, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk about this next match. Up next, we have former hardcore champion. He is the Moonchild, The one that the laid back alien believer. I mean, he's out there, folks. He's on a whole nother level. Maybe that level's 420, I don't know. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, Devin Storms returns to action tonight to take on the Marvelous One. Ladies and gentlemen, the Marvelous Christopher Vaughan alongside his tag team partner AJ Diamond at ringside goes toe-to-toe with Devin Storms. This once first ever matchup here tonight. It's Storm, it's Vaughan, it's next, and it's kicking us off on TCW Thriller Championship Wrestling. And my Twitter right now is just blowing up, and Facebook, everything. Everybody, thank you, Taker. You know, just it's so crazy. You know, but you know, we knew it was all coming though, and that's the part that is sad. We knew it was coming. I mean, anyway, guys. Hopefully, you guys have had a great evening. Hopefully, you guys are prepared to have a wonderful Thanksgiving this week. If you celebrate, if you don't, that's okay. Hopefully you still have a wonderful week regardless. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a wonderful time because it's time to fight. Let's head down to ringside for the introductions of our first match of the night. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 247 pounds, the Moonchild, Devin Storm. Ladies and gentlemen, Devin Storm, a former hardcore champion. And you know, just by looking at the demeanor and the sort of crazy charisma that this man oozes on his way to a ring, you wouldn't think a man like this would even consider himself to be a quote-unquote hardcore competitor. But he did just that. He held the title for a couple of months. And, you know, he was new here, and he's still a little green. But, you know, having a title under your name and only being here a short time definitely means something. Yes, I do, indeed. Let's not give that away right now. But yes, I do. I do have some exciting news for you guys. For you and RA. Regarding EXCEL and Thriller Championship Wrestling. So yes, I will... I'll get together with you and... or Zerk or whoever I can, and we'll discuss that off camera. Exactly. But right now, look at this. Look at this man. He's so cocky, so arrogant. He literally just crawling around the ring like some kind of exotic snake. I don't know what you call that. Some kind of weird dancer that I don't want to get involved in. Because trust me, I ain't never been to any of those kind of clubs. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, Devin Storms. He's got the crowd in the palm of his hand right now. They're watching what this man is going to do. And here comes his opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the first ever two-time Opportunity in the Bank briefcase holder. He is also a former global champion, United States champion. Ladies and gentlemen, one half of the the Marvelous Diamonds, I should say. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, the Marvelous One himself. The one, the only, Christopher Vaughan. Creepy dancer, right? Yeah, that's kind of what he is. And look at this, man. The robes, the lights, the spotlight. The Marvelous One looking absolutely, well, marvelous. You see him taunting his way to the ring alongside his good buddy and tag team partner, AJ Diamond. Marvelous One taking time out of his tag team aspirations tonight to go and compete in singles competition once again. And again, like I was saying, loves to hog the spotlight, does the Marvelous One. And the crowd here in St. Louis not exactly giving him the warmest of receptions tonight, and I don't blame him. One of the most arrogant, cocky superstars that I know of on the roster, besides, of course, the anti-Canadian Canadian just in case, and AJ Diamond, to name a few. This is going to be one hell of an interesting matchup. These two have never faced off before. This is a first time ever matchup, and I can't wait to see how this is going to play out. Devin Storms and Christopher Vaughan. Referee signals for the bell, and here we go. Our opening match underway. Out of the gate, side suplex by Storms. Oh, went for the kick, gets caught. And dragon screw takedown there by Christopher Vaughan. And a dragon screw. Little back and forth session here between Storms and Vaughan. Off the ropes. Oh! Looked like he was going for the elbow drop. Nobody home there for Devin. Devin, I think he's had a little bit too much of the ganja before this match. I don't know. Tried for a couple of super kicks or something there. Kid not connect at all. But he did get the headlock takeover. And right now he's in control of Christopher Vaughan. And new vicious knee right to the left eye. Now trading rights. Oh, but he gets caught. Big right hooks. And a left right across the forehead. And a massive clothesline takes down Christopher. Ooh, European uppercut. Staggering Christopher Vaughan. Over the top rope. Lands out on the apron. Oh, and a nice right hook. Down goes Vaughan. Devin Storms perched up on the top rope. Could be looking to fly. Referee going to start that count on Vaughan on the outside. And I don't think Vaughan sees it from the top. Oh, maybe he does. Oh, man, Devin Storms almost landed on his feet there. That could have been a very nasty, harsh landing for Devin if he didn't connect there. Again, the referee's count continues. Well, Devin Storms, no way. Oh, my God. Face first, chest first, onto the floor. That was a harsh maneuver. And now these two trading blows. And look at this. Into a Northern Lights suplex. But look at the strength of Devin Storms. Oh, looked like he was going to go for a second. Got caught there by Christopher. Referee up to a count of 6. Tosses Storms back in. Now Chris underneath the bottom rope. This match continues here. Still to come tonight, the debut of the Devolution Call-Up Superstar. Ladies and gentlemen, Amaya Beretta makes her official debut here on TCW. That's still to come and more. Plus, in our main event, the Internet Championship on the line. Once again, as Logan Grimes, the undefeated champion, defends against the War Dog, Larry Walker. That is your main event still to come tonight on Thriller Championship Wrestling. The crowd here getting behind Storm, showing their disapproval of Christopher Vaughan. And look at this. Devin Storms hooks the leg, has him up. Thought he was looking for a suplex, and Christopher had it scouted with a knee to the temple of his opponent. Oh, nice European uppercut again. And, ooh, flatliner. Oh, and it busted open the nose, it looks like, of Christopher Vaughan. Quickly goes for the cover. Does Devin 2, 3. He got him, ladies and gentlemen, just like that. Devin Storms knocks off the marvelous Christopher Vaughan in our opening bout. Wow, what a victory here. Bloody nose and all, and Devin Storms asking for a handshake. Ah, wow, this is surprising. The marvelous one showing his approval here. You don't see this very often. The crowd's still not exactly happy about it, but that's true sportsmanship that we have not seen from Christopher Vaughan in a long time. So this is very interesting. All right. Well, we're going to shift gears here, and looks like we're going to hear from one half, or should I say 1/3, of the current #1 contenders for the women's tag team titles, The Hunt. Ladies and gentlemen, Elvira Wolf is here, and she's ready to address the ongoing situation with her and the rest of the Hunt members regarding the tag titles and Simply Luscious, Ashley and Riley. So I cannot wait to hear what Elvira has to say. And we'll be joined here live in a matter of seconds. So stay tuned. For anybody that has Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter. That's my personal Twitter plus the Twitter for the channel, where I can now post live links. So every time we go live, like we are right now, boom, it'll automatically post to Twitter, and you'll get that notification too. Follow me at capital TCW Thriller 23 capital YO. So capital TCW, capital T for Thriller. The rest is all lowercase. 23, 23, and then capital Y, capital O. So TCW Thriller 23YO, the official Twitter account for all things Thriller 23YO Productions and myself. All right, folks, let's head down to the ring and hear from Elvira. Yeah, man, Elvira Wolf looks jacked. Alright, listen up, because I'm only going to say this once. Ashley, Luscious. Riley, Luscious. Your current TCW Women's Tag Team Champions. One of the most decorated women's tag teams to come around in TCW. You guys come out here week after week, run your mouths about how beautiful you are, and how ugly the rest of the world is. But the problem is, you run your mouth so much that you bore people to death. Nobody listens to what you say. Everybody just wants to kick your little beautiful asses. And you see, this time around, the ass kickers is me and Veretta Vendetta. Because at the upcoming pay-per-view, that is exactly what we're going to do. And actually, this time, it ain't going to be no cage. It's going to be a straight-up fight for those titles. Because you've gotten lucky against Girl Power and other superstars in the past. Hell, you've even beaten Hall of Famers like Raven and her partner Cruella, the Sinister Sisters. But you ain't going to beat The Hunt. You're going to be the prey. Well, I think she was getting ready to say the prey. But ladies and gentlemen, here comes one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Ashley Luscious. Oh man, look at the face on Elvira. She is not happy to see the blonde-haired superstar and the one half of the only four-time TCW Women's Tag Team Champions, Ashley Luscious. This could get interesting, folks. Elvira, of course, has a short temper, so it's not going to take much to tick her off. You know, I couldn't help but hear you back there talking about our matchup and how much you say that we are the prey and that you're the hunt. That's real funny because, you know, your team, your faction's called the Hunt. I get it. And you're saying I'm beautiful, and I thank you. I am. I work hard for the way I look, whereas you, well, we get it. Listen, you little twit. Why don't you shut your hole in the middle of your face? If you can. But I don't know. You got all that Botox right there. It's kind of hard for you to even perform, let alone pronounce a word, I should say. But regardless of all the ugliness on your plastic figure and face, let me just say this to you. You got guts coming out here getting in my face, little girl. First off, this is not Botox. This is what happens when you take care of yourself, you eat right, and, well, you're just naturally beautiful. You, on the other hand, well, I don't know what the hell branch you hit on the way down, but apparently it wasn't the pretty branches, okay? So, enough about my looks. Why don't you focus on what's in front of you right now, honey? Oh, my God. First off, I don't know what generation you grew up in, or what hood you came from, but talk to me like that again, and these fists will end up down your throat with a couple of your pretty little white teeth. Okay, honey? I fought in cages. I have no problem kicking your little scrawny butt around this ring. First off, nobody messes with my face. And I don't care that you don't like how I look or how I talk. All these men out here know that I'm one of the most beautiful and baddest women on this roster, including my sister. So when you insult me, you insult both of us. And I'm sorry she can't be here right now, but you know, I don't know what's more sad to watch. You or Paris Hilton back in the heyday. At least Paris wasn't acting. She literally was that stupid. You, on the other hand, you just need to be slapped around a little bit. And trust me, I can't wait to do that. I'm pretty sure Beretta can't either. Yeah, well, we'll see about that. Because we aren't losing our titles anytime soon. Oh, and look at the disrespect, ladies and gentlemen. A slap. And Elvira, we know, wasn't going to take that one sitting down. Elvira Wolf, look at this. The MMA specialist going right after the left elbow and shoulder of Ashley Luscious. And Ashley's got nobody to help her. Her sister, Riley, is not here tonight. And Veretta Vendetta not here as well. Elvira Wolf right now just putting a hurting on Ashley Luscious. Less than 2 weeks away from their epic clash. It'll be the Luscious sisters against the Hunt in a tag team matchup. Titles will be on the line. And Ashley getting some offense going perhaps. Oh, look at this. Trying to rake the eyes, scratch the eyes, if you will, of Elvira, and Wolf caught her. Nice reversal Irish whip. Elvira Wolf out to the outside. Not sure what Ashley was thinking about there. And again, she goes to the outside. Maybe she's just playing chicken with Elvira. And like Elvira said, you don't want to be the prey, and you don't want to be on the wrong end of the hunt. When they get going and they smell the blood in the water, they will come after you, folks. And that's what Wolf is doing right here. Knee right to the face of Ashley here. Elvira Wolf just taking it straight to Ashley Luscious here with these huge right hooks. Trying to mangle the pretty face. And look at this. Wolf begging Ashley to get into this ring. And Ashley, I thought she was going to go for it. Has a second thought. She goes, nuh-uh, I don't want any part of this. And the referee trying to step in and figure out what the hell is going on here. Wow. I was... Okay. Well, that was not what I had expected. But nonetheless, folks, we're going to shift gears once again, and we're going to get things ready to go. Because... Excuse me. Before I lose my breath here. Whew. Anyway, up next, it is the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Champion here in TCW, the one and only badass Caleb Shaw, taking on the returning Darius Chains. Ladies and gentlemen, Darius Chains has been out of action for over a year due to major knee surgery on his left knee. He is 100% healed, ready to go. I cannot wait for this big return. Darius Chains against Caleb Shaw. For the first time ever, these two meet one-on-one. Let's see how healed Darius Chains is. Maybe a little bit of ring rust. I don't know. We're going to see. Well, we know Caleb Shaw has not even at the peak of his career right now. He is on a roll. I cannot wait to see this big showdown next on TCW. It's Shaw Chains one-on-one. First time ever. Let's get to it, shall we? TCW rolls on right now. Oh, the crowd comes to a roar. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is the TCW Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Champion, the badass Caleb Shaw. I just realized that belt still says WXW. I fixed that, and for some reason it didn't save it. So we'll have to do that after the show. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, Caleb Shaw, he had a successful title defense at Incarceration. What a matchup that was. And he is on a roll right now. You know, and if it wasn't for Caleb Shaw forking over $10,000 to actually buy that belt back from Vince McMahon, who took over WXW due to copyright allegations and illegal battles that we had here on the channel. So kudos to you, Mr. Shaw, for spending your hard-earned cash to bring our title back home. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the crowd on their feet once again because here he comes, all the way from Brooklyn, New York, Darius Chains. Darius Chains, 27 years old. He's been out for over a year with major left knee surgery. We didn't know if he was going to be able to compete again. We knew he'd be able to walk, but we didn't know if he'd be able to step foot inside a squared circle. But it looks like he can, and he is here. Now, I say he's from Brooklyn, New York, but obviously right now his residence currently is in Washington, D.C. Hence, he uses his initials D.C. You see on the back of his jacket. I think that's the Supreme Court, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. But, or the, whatever it is. The Capitol Building. There we go. The Capitol Building in Washington, D.C. I should know this. I've been there. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Darius Chains, and this has the ability to be one hell of a matchup, I think. These two should match up quite well. But as the old saying goes, and the old cliche I should say, anything can happen in TCW, and we've seen that in the past. So we'll see what happens between Shaw and Chains here in this one-on-one matchup. Again, thank you guys for joining me here. Thriller Championship Wrestling, bringing you the fun and excitement like we always do. Here we go. There's the bell. Oh, big clothesline. That's like getting run over by a tank. Or a Mack truck, maybe. Oh, but Chains spinning kick right to the gut. Went for the step up enziguri. Caleb Shaw still on his feet. Caleb with a variation of a tackle there on Darius. Now Shaw. What's he got in mind here? Shaw. Kick to the midsection. This usually spells the end of it right here. Oh! Wow, rolling unpretty. I gotta figure out what the name of that is. This could be it. 2. Holy crap! Pardon my language, but that was an upset. That was a squash match and a half, folks. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, talk about spoiling a big return. Caleb Shaw just ran right through Darius Chains. And Caleb says, hey, I'm glad to have you back, but I don't think you're ready just yet. And Darius showing his side of approval with the handshake. That was one of the quickest matches in TCW that I've seen in a long time, folks. Caleb Shaw knocking off Darius Chains. All right, well, I told you anything can happen, and there's proof of it right there, folks. And speaking of anything can happen, this match, I would have never in a million years thought that this would happen. These two best friends now turned bitter rivals. Ladies and gentlemen, Suki Nabu won her first ever women's heavyweight title at Incarceration inside the Elimination Chamber. And unfortunately, one of her opponents that she had to knock off in that match is her former best friend and tag team partner, Azrael Sakamoto. Well, last week, Suki was out here celebrating with the crowd live. And Azrael, well, had to put her 2 cents in. Came out. They had an exchanging of words, a big fallout. These two blew up on each other, beat the living crap out of each other. Well, tonight we have sanctioned a one-on-one matchup for the first time ever. Suki Nabu against her former tag team partner and best friend, Azrael Sakamoto. Sakamoto feels like the spotlight has been taken off of her and put directly on Suki, and Azrael feels like she's now in the background. Well, tonight, Azrael gets a measure of revenge, perhaps, because in a 9-title matchup, these two will meet. So here we go. Suki Nabu, Azrael Sakamoto. That match starts right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a non-title matchup. Introducing first, from Tokyo, Japan, she is the TCW Women's Heavyweight Champion, the White Wolf, Suki Nabu. Suki Nabu shocked the world at Incarceration 3, winning her first ever women's heavyweight title. She knocked off 5 other amazing female competitors to become the brand new TCW Women's Heavyweight Champion. And like I said, she had her celebration cut short and pretty much spoiled last week on TCW, courtesy of her opponent here tonight, Azrael Sakamoto. Suki obviously since then has had really mixed emotions going into this matchup tonight. She does not really feel comfortable having to fight someone that she considered her best friend, her tag team partner, and pretty much family, if you will. I mean, these two pretty much were a package deal arriving way back when, and you know, all it took was Suki to get that title, and Azrael felt like the spotlight was no longer about the both of them. It was just about one, and Azrael could not let that stand, and she let her emotions get the best of her, and what an implosion we had last week. And I have a feeling it's just the tip of the iceberg between these two. And ladies and gentlemen, her opponent, also from Tokyo, Japan. Ladies and gentlemen, the artist known as Azrael Sakamoto. Azrael Sakamoto, she is a former Devolution Women's Heavyweight Champion, a former Devolution Tag Team and Intercontinental Champion as well. No stranger to gold, unlike Suki, who now has her first ever championship. I think Azrael had spent so much time in the spotlight, I guess, because she was a former champion, and she knows what it's like to taste the victory and hold the title, that for some reason, her not holding a championship, but yet her best friend and tag team partner at the time was, that being Suki, Azrael, I think in her mind, had a little bit of jealousy. Didn't like the fact that she, in a way, was being overlooked. That she had to be put on the back burner and watch her best friend be pushed to the stratosphere, so to speak. I mean, it's bad enough those two had to face off against each other, and that wasn't even planned. That was something that management just... It happened. That's the way the cards were dealt. And, you know, we thought everything was fine between those two, but right now, apparently it's not. Hey, Ed Patch, what's up? Welcome to TCW Wrestling. If you haven't been here before, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notification if you haven't already. And thank you for being here. This is going to be one hell of a matchup. Women's champion Suki Nabu against her former tag team partner and best friend, Azrael Sakamoto. There's the bell, and here we go. Suki backing Azrael up into the corner. Referee going to separate these two. Looking for a clean break, and we got one. Big, oh! A little bit of slaps and forearms there by both opponents. Now off the turnbuckle goes Azrael. And drop toe hold down goes Suki face first. Went for the spinning back fist, did Azrael, nobody home. Suki now into the headlock on Sakamoto here. And beautiful hip toss. Ooh, off the knee, chin first, goes Azrael Sakamoto. Uh-oh, what's the champ thinking? Off the ropes, and leg drop. Perhaps looking for another. This one, reverse leg drop, nicely done by Suki. And went for the drop kick, nobody home. Azrael scooted out of the way. Nice kick to the face there by Azrael Sakamoto. Now with the handful of the champion's hair. Gonna drag her here perhaps. Oh no, Suki shots to the midsection using the elbows. Breaking up whatever Azrael had in mind. Grabs the head, hooks the leg, grabs the trunks, and down goes Azrael with a brain buster by Suki. Ooh, nice reversal, kick to the midsection. Oh, went for the kick a second time, this time nobody home. Nasty right kick there by Suki, takes down Sakamoto. Uh-oh, Suki thinking here. Oh, stop right to the gut. Suki trying to, I don't know what the heck she's trying for. Like I said, folks, I'm not playing this at all, just so you guys know. This is actually sitting over here on the table, so all these weird stuff that keeps happening, I have no idea what's going on, because as you can see, my hands are free. I'm not playing anything. Oh! Look at that! A knee to the back of the head off the top rope by Suki. You haven't seen that in a while. Look at this. Kip up. Oh, kick to the gut. Look at this. Great combination of strikes by the champion. She's on a roll. Opponent is down. Looks for the cover. 2 and a 2 count. She got that shoulder up, did Azrael. Suki again. You see her. The emotion maybe getting too much for her. She just she's not happy about having to do this, but she knows what is going through the mind of Azrael, I guess, perhaps. Looking for something big. Azrael landed on her feet instead. All right. Oh, face first off the turnbuckle goes Azrael. Now Suki lighting up her former best friend into the corner. Look at these massive shots to the face. Azrael, they're able to roll out of the way. But how much has been taken out of Sakamoto, and went for the dropkick. Nobody home for the champion. Azrael, huge right hook. Oh, look at this. Gonna choke her out. Azrael looking for the chokehold. She's got the body scissors applied as well, but Suki knows her opponent well, able to scout it and escape just in the nick of time. These two know each other like the back of your hand, folks. But who knows? Maybe somebody has something in their arsenal that the other doesn't know about. And, oh, nice side suplex there by Suki. The White Wolf in control of the artist. Got her tied up here. Oh, looking for the arm breaker, targeting that left shoulder of Azrael Sakamoto here. And again, gonna try it one more time. Look at this, wrenching back on the arm. And oh, do you hear that snap here at ringside? She might be trying to dislocate the shoulder of Azrael here. Look at this, she's bagging Azrael in. Misses that, and again the combination kicks. And with the sweep of the leg, down goes Sakamoto. And now look at this, the Dragon Sleeper. The Dragon Sleeper locked in by the champion. And Azrael just gets her hand barely to touch that bottom rope and break it up. Suki Nabu, what's she thinking here? Gonna try it again, lifts her up. And this time, face plants her. And wisely, the champion gonna roll her away from the ropes. Hooks the leg, goes for the cover here. 1, 2, 3. She got her. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion on a roll here on TCW. That's a big win for Suki here. Her first one-on-one matchup since winning the title. And maybe now she can put this whole rivalry with her best friend and former partner behind her. I don't know, but kind of a look of disappointment there. You see it on Azrael's face. I'm pretty sure she's shaking her head like, what in the heck just happened? I have a feeling this could be just a little bit of the start of what could be happening here. We'll have to see what plays out from here on out, folks, but not a good sign there, it looks like. And speaking of not good signs, ladies and gentlemen, the tag team division has been red hot here in TCW. Of course, your current champions, Big Bubba and I should know this. Butch Billy Jack, there we go. Butch Billy Jack and Big Bubba, the Moonshiners. Of course, I don't really remember. Of course, I got a concussion courtesy of Big Bubba and Billy Jack. During the Hell in a Cell match that I had with them. Hence why I am now strictly a manager and strictly on commentary right now, because I cannot compete until I have been cleared, and we have no time frame of when the hell that's going to be. So, yeah. And a lot of that is because of the Moonshiners and this team here on the right. Ladies and gentlemen, Zerk likes to call them the fake Vikings, and I understand that. That's okay. But, ladies and gentlemen, they are the Heralds of Valhalla. They are, right now, currently the #1 contenders for the tag team titles. They're going to go toe-to-toe against former 2-time tag team champions Randy Rhodes and Troy Barnes of Southern Comfort. It's Southern Comfort and Heralds of Valhalla 1-on-1 in tag team action. Next on Thriller Championship Wrestling. Alright, my good buddy James Sargent asking me a question, and I'll make sure I get to that for you, James. Not a problem. He's wanting to know, obviously, which of his characters are on which show, so that way he has a better idea of where people are. And I can definitely get that done for you. Definitely get that done for you. Alright, here they come, ladies and gentlemen. On my left, which would be your guys' left, I guess, too. Ladies and gentlemen, the big man, that is Troy Barnes, along with his good buddy Randy Rhodes. They are former two-time tag team champions. They are Southern Comfort. And these two big Texans, they love to eat the steaks, lift the weights, but they also know what it's like to be true, proud country boys. Ladies and gentlemen, Southern Comfort is here on TCW this evening. Ready to climb the ranks here, and what a win tonight this would be for Southern Comfort, knocking out the current number one contenders and the challengers for the titles. This is a huge opportunity here for both teams, in my opinion. One, you want this team right here. They want to prove themselves against number one contenders, but this team wants to prove themselves and maintain their dominance here in the tag team division right now on their pursuit for championship gold. All right, here we go. Bringar and Bajornagar Magnuson. Ladies and gentlemen, the Heralds of Valhalla. Okay, I need to get something to drink, guys. 1 second. If the Vikings lose, they need to down 4 whole kegs of mead. Okay, well, I'll let somebody in the back tell them that, because remember, I'm inactive. I'm an inactive commentator right now. Like, I have no ties to inside the ring right now, thanks to these guys and the Moonshiners. So I'm not going to say anything to them, but I'm pretty sure there's somebody backstage that could maybe handle that situation. As obviously we know these guys love to drink too, so I mean, we'll see. But alright, here we go. Nonetheless, folks, War can tell him, yeah, there you go. Yeah, War always hangs out on both shows, doesn't he? Yeah, Waddles can, but we all know what will happen to him. He'll end up being a penguin suit if he's not careful. Alright, you guys ready for this? It's going to be Bringar starting it off against Randy Rhodes. And obviously you guys are going to see the power and strength of Heralds of Valhalla here. And look at the small stature on Randy Rhodes. But don't let that fool you guys. This guy can go, but wait a minute. Luthez pressed by Bringar, raining down huge right hooks. And this crowd here in St. Louis, not a big fan of the Heralds of Valhalla, and I'm pretty sure, in a way, they're not fans of Southern Comfort either, but nonetheless, they're going to have to try to help somebody out here. Oh, man. Talk about impactful. Talk about momentum. Drink all the meat. Okay. Yeah, he probably would. Excuse me. Side Russian leg sweep there by Randy Rhodes. Oh, this cough is killing me. My goodness. Probably because I got excited and then obviously I cried during the whole Undertaker thing tonight at Survivor Series. But, so, you know, my body's probably telling me, hey, you big dummy, let it go. It's okay. I'm just playing with you guys. Anyway, look at this. After power bombs and everything else, Randy Rhodes, how in the heck is this guy still going? There's the tag by Bringar. Here comes his brother, Bajornagar. Now look at this. Oh, no. Little double team here from the Heralds of Valhalla. Double power bomb there by the brothers. And you see the big man, the big Southern Colossus, Troy Barnes over there. He is beside himself. He wants in this match as we take a look at some of the pure strength on display by Bringar. Or excuse me, Bajornagar, my bad. I always get these two kind of backwards. Their names almost are alike in a way. It's hard, the only way to really tell them apart is the hair and the beard, obviously. Troy Barnes in now, goes right after Bajornagar. Randy Rhodes trying to get this crowd behind him and Troy. Ooh, shot to the back there. Nice double axe handle. Look at this. Possibly looking for the camel clutch. The camel clutch locked in by Troy Barnes. And, ooh. Ooh, and I don't like how Troy landed there on the bottom rope, almost neck first. Not sure if that was intended to or not, but nonetheless, that's definitely going to have an effect. Look at this, right in front of his partner, Randy. He's getting lit up face first into that turnbuckle. Dang it. Oh, God, guys, I apologize. I know that's right in the microphone when I do that, too, and I'm so sorry. Still to come tonight, we got Amber Wilson against Pamela Severin. First time those two meet here in TCW, and it will be false count anywhere. And 1 second, guys, I'll go grab me something for this cough real quick. But don't go anywhere, folks. I'm still going to be on commentary. I'll be right back. Thank you. Right now, Troy Barnes in control. Oh, what the heck? He missed that shot. But he got the kick. There it is. Big right hook by the big corn-fed Colossus. Oh, shoulder tackle there by Bajornagar. Okay, I'm back. And into the turnbuckle. Oh, nice boot there. Nice reversal by Barnes. Troy tosses Bajornagar into the corner of Southern Comfort, and there's the massive clothesline into the corner. What's Barnes thinking about here? Oh, he's going to look for his patented Southern Power Bomb. Oh, the jackknife. Goes for the cover here, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, almost had the 3. Did Southern Comfort there. And again, nice clothesline. And what's going to happen here? Oh, no, reversal. A reversal. And he's going to hit that running power slam. It looks like running power slam. And Bajornagar, he's feeling it here. Shoulder tackle off the ropes. And another. And has him up. And down goes Troy Barnes. Now, if he pulled out the you can't see me thing, I would laugh like hell. But nonetheless, oh no, he's got him by the throat. And oh! Military press into the power slam. Nicely done. As he does a little shake and shimmy with the shoulders. I don't know what that's about, but might have cost him a little bit. Must be a Heralds of Valhalla thing, I don't know. But there's the excuse me, there's the tag by Troy. Here comes Randy Rhodes back in against Bajornagar this time. Or Bringar. See, I always do that. Oh, tried for the axe handle, did Bringar, nobody home. Randy Rhodes went for a shoulder tackle and got, literally, it was like hitting a brick wall. Bringar didn't move much. Randy Rhodes trying to mount some offense here, and oh, eats the turnbuckle chest first. Oh, but he caught the kick. Takes down the big man. Can he turn him over? He does. Double leg Boston Crab locked in. That's right. Hey, Ricky, what's up? Welcome to TCW Thriller Championship Wrestling. That's right. I'm your host, as always, Brandon Pickett. Who always reminds you to keep thrilling it and chilling it, ladies and gentlemen. And here he goes. Oh my God, look at this. Oh! That's right. Hashtag thank you, Taker. We are paying a little bit of respect here tonight to The Undertaker. Over the course of the next few days, if I have time, I will actually do something Undertaker related. Maybe I'll go live and we'll do some matches where I just use The Undertaker. And, you know, we'll play some really cool stuff. I think it'd be really cool. Smoking it and blowing it. No, I'm good there, buddy. We don't do any of that here. But again, thank you for being here, Ricky. I do appreciate it, man. AWN, Alliance Wrestling Network. Of course, you are the sole owner and creator of APW. So, oh, look at this! He locked it in, and man, he tapped. Troy Barnes and Randy Rhodes of Southern Comfort, they just tapped out the Heralds of Valhalla there with the sharpshooter, folks. And of course, those of you that don't know, El Pastor Pickett is me over on LIT. That's LIT Wrestling on YouTube. Look it up. That's my gimmick there. I am Pastor Pickett of the faction known as The Church. Yeah, you did just have a big pay-per-view last night, Ricky, and I have to go back and finish watching that, but from what I've seen, 25 minutes of it that I could, one hell of a pay-per-view so far, man. I have to give you big props on that, so congratulations, bro. Keep up the good work. We'll take a look back at some of this. Look at this. Randy Rhodes and Troy Barnes, they just knocked off the #1 contenders, folks. And you know, if you're the champions, Butch Billy Jack and Big Bubba of the Moonshiners, you have to be thinking, could this potentially be a challenger as well? Because not only do you have the current #1 contenders, Heralds of Valhalla, but now you got these guys creeping up on you as well. A lot of big things happening in the tag team division right now with Thriller Championship Wrestling. That's right, he dominated. Oh, my brother, Testify. That's right. And speaking of Testify, are you guys ready for this? For the first time ever in TCW, Pamela Severin takes on Amber Wilson one-on-one in a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. I cannot wait for this. Amber Wilson had been running her mouth for weeks, saying that, you know, she thinks she's one of the best. She thinks she deserves more title shots. She gloated and pretty much, you know, just ran her mouth about, oh, the company sent me to Europe to do a European tour thing, you know, and promote the brand and this and that. Well, she came back and she just kept running her mouth and running her mouth and running her mouth. All this time, Pamela Severin was preparing for her comeback. And who was the first person Pamela targeted? Well, last week we found out. Pamela Severin returned, calling out Amber Wilson face to face. And tonight, Pamela says, Amber, put your money where your mouth is. Because if you can beat me in a Falls Count Anywhere match, then I might respect you. But until then, you're nothing to me. So for the first time ever, Wilson, Severin's Falls Count Anywhere. Here we go, folks. This is going to be good. And again, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. Introducing first, from Leeds, England, Amber Wilson. Streaks the chat. Oh my gosh. Hey Rage, how's it going? Welcome to TCW tonight. Thank you for being here. Make sure, as always, you guys hit that thumbs up button as hard as you possibly can and support the channel. You guys know I love you no matter what. So, thank you guys as always. Alright. Nah, not much, man. We're just having some fun here tonight with Thriller Championship Wrestling. And this is going to be a good one, folks. You're just in time for the Falls Count Anywhere mashup between Amber Wilson and her opponent tonight, Pamela Severin. This is going to be good. That's right. We got Elfie, we got Zerk, we got Rage. We've had Kyla, we've had Thomas Walker, we've had James Sargent, we've had Kyla. All you guys for being, and of course Ricky. All you guys being here tonight, and anybody else who showed up. Ed, obviously I saw you too. Thank you guys. And I'm glad you popped in and said hello, because I really appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, she is a former two-time Devolution Hardcore Champion. And she's ready to return to action here on TCW tonight and make a name for herself. And what a way to do it. She is the hardcore veteran, hence why she chose this matchup. She is the master of it. Ladies and gentlemen, the punk rockin', hip hoppin' Pamela Severins made a shocking return last week, challenging Amber Wilson to put up and shut up and get down to business, and hopefully that's what's going to happen here tonight. You guys ready for this? Pamela, Amber, here we go. First time in a TCW ring. Out of the gate. Nice kick there. Lifts her up. Drops her down with a brain buster. Remember, no disqualification, no count out, no rules pretty much. You must win by pinfall or submission anywhere in the building. This is a falls count anywhere matchup, folks. So this could be pretty interesting to see where this goes or what happens. Now look at this. Working on the wrist. It's Pamela Severance here. Amber Wilson in all kinds of trouble. Oh, Pamela. Oh! Nasty maneuver there by Pamela. Pamela with those huge forearms to the face of Amber Wilson here. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh my God, over the top rope into a DDT, plants her on the side of the apron. Oh, and a super kick there by Pamela Severance. Wow. Amber Wilson in all kinds of trouble, but Amber caught her. Big clothesline, down goes Pamela Severance here. Chop to the chest by Wilson. Amber now face first goes Pamela. And guys, there ain't much give to that part of the ring. We all know those steel girders that hold the ring. And oh! Amber Wilson just felt the force of the ring post right to her beautiful nose. Look at this. Pamela Severance and a brainbuster on the floor. Pamela Severance, the hardcore specialist, taking it to Amber Wilson. And look at this. Backbreaker there by Amber Wilson. Wow, we got 7 people watching right now. Thank you guys. That is amazing. Oh, we had 7. Regardless, thank you guys anyway. I do appreciate it. Look at this from behind. And oh, what a kick! Boot to the side of the jaw of Amber Wilson here. Remember, no disqualification, no count out. These women can fight anywhere, folks. They might even just end up in the crowd. Snap suplex and a kip up by Pamela. And Pamela, man, that hardcore ability coming into play here. She is not one to just lay down and take a beating. And if she does, she's going to keep coming after you. You almost got to take her out for good if you want to get past Pamela here. Amber Wilson, oh, nice. Back on her feet is Pamela. Amber Wilson looking for something big. Shot there by Pamela. Goes for the cover, looks for it. 1, 2. No, Amber Wilson just gets that shoulder up at 2. The crowd here in St. Louis loving what they're seeing so far. Mentally or physically. Oh, look at this. Swanton bomb paying homage to Jeff Hardy and the Hardy Boys. I would say, how are you doing mentally? Yeah, I was going to say, physically, how you doing, buddy? I heard something about a shoulder. All right, here we go. Oh, look at this. Oh, snap. Using the hair is Amber Wilson. And, oh, look at these short clotheslines and a kick. Amber Wilson now trying to take control, and wisely the veteran Pamela has to roll to the outside here on the apron, trying to collect herself. Amber Wilson, oh, nice block there by Pamela. And, oh! Diamond cutter. Pamela looking for it. 2. No, and a kick out again by Amber Wilson. And you see the referee now arguing with Pamela. Pamela wants to prove that she can still go, and she's wanting to shut Amber Wilson up for good. Pamela, look at the strength of Pamela. Buckle bomb into the corner. Back first goes Amber Wilson. That's the strength of Pamela Severance, and a page turner. Wait a minute, what's she thinking there? Whipcord knee strike from Pamela Severance. Falls into the cover, looks to the leg. Here we go. 1, 2, no. Amber just gets that shoulder up. Oh, I agree. I agree. People are dumb. I got no comment there. Look at this. Amber Wilson has her up. Oh! I thought that was like a Death Valley driver into like a Falcon Arrow. 2. And Amber Wilson thought she had it there. I'm actually surprised to not see any weapons being used just yet. Ooh. Yeah, my mother and I just went and got a bunch of stuff for Thanksgiving. And the sounds of it, she's probably going to cook it all up and then come over here and chill for a little bit. I don't know. I might go over there, but I don't know. We'll see. But hopefully something gets done this week. Be kind of nice to be able to actually go somewhere and do something. Oh, diamond cutter on the floor. Remember, falls count anywhere. Pamela taking advantage here. 1, 2, 3. This time she got it. Ladies and gentlemen, Pamela Severin wins the falls count anywhere matchup using a diamond cutter on the floor. Let's take a look back. Look at this reverse spike Rana there by Pamela Severin. And then that earlier on, that ripcord knee strike. But this was cool. Look at this from Amber Wilson. Lifts her up. Bam! And then Pamela Severin would boom right to the face. That would set up for that devastating diamond cutter on the floor. And here it is, folks. Pamela Severin set out to shut the mouth of Amber Wilson, and I believe she did just that. Ladies and gentlemen, she is back in full force, and she is ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, Pamela Severin with a huge win tonight on Thriller Championship Wrestling. Ooh, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it gets better, bro. Oh, 20 pounds of sandwiches. Yeah, that's not good. And speaking of big news, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this? I spoke about it a little bit earlier this evening, and that is Devolution's call-up happens tonight. We took some superstars from Devolution, brought them up to the main roster. Well, and one of those is right here. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Amaya Beretta. She is the girlfriend of the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Champion, Caleb Shaw. We knew it was a matter of time before Amaya would possibly be called up. We've seen her backstage with Caleb Shaw before, but this is the first time she is going to make her official debut inside of the TCW arena. Are you guys ready for this? Amaya Beretta addresses the crowd for the first time ever right here and right now. There she is. Look at the muscles. Look at the size of Amaya Beretta. Oh, look at those weird red eyes. Whoa. That's what I'm talking about. TCW, thank you for letting me be here. And I have to say how gracious I am that TCW management picked me to come over from Devolution to officially be signed here on the TCW roster. So thank you guys, as always. But let's get down to reality. We all knew that I would someday be here. You guys have seen what my boyfriend, Caleb Shaw, can do. And we all knew it was a matter of time before I came up here and started doing big things. And well, tonight, I am here to officially announce that when it comes to domination in the women's division, you're looking at it. Don't let my beauty distract you from the fact that I will kick every little pretty blonde-haired bimbo ass in that locker room and take my place in history by becoming the fastest rising women's heavyweight champion. So whether it be Amber Wilson, whether it be Pamela Severin, hell, I don't even care if it's Suki Nabu and her longtime friend Azrael Sakamoto, who she doesn't really care for. Hell, you can even be the crazy son of a gun from the Moonshiners, Tammy Lynn. I'll take you all on, because there is no stopping my path of destruction on my way to gain what is rightfully mine and fulfill my dreams here in TCW. I am Amaya Beretta, and domination now has a face to put with the name. So TCW, I don't need your support. Just stay out of my path, or you'll get destroyed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, straight from the horse's mouth, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, the brand new superstar, the heavy-hitting dominant force known as Amaya Beretta. I cannot wait to see her in action soon in a TCW ring. Are you guys ready for this? I know I am. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is your main event of the evening, and it is for the TCW Internet Championship. The challenger, the War Dog, Larry Walker, goes toe-to-toe against the undefeated Internet Champion, Logan Grimes. What a matchup this is going to be. Logan, well, he stepped up to the plate. Larry wanted a match, and he said he didn't care who it was about. Well, Logan, being the man that he is, he's hating the fact that management has pretty much gave him the Internet Championship because they felt that the Internet Championship didn't mean anything. They figured, oh, it's just another title that we could just give somebody. You know, kind of like WWE does with that stupid 24/7 title. That's kind of the way management seems to feel about this Internet Championship. Well, tonight, Logan Grimes has claimed many times that he is not a joke, that he should not be considered a joke when it comes to that title. This is going to be great. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Walker against Logan Grimes for the Internet Championship. Your main event starts right now. And yes, TJ, I agree. I cannot wait for War Machine to debut as well as the rest of the Error family. That will be coming possibly soon too. Ooh, Elfie wants to take on Amaya Beretta. Ooh. That'll be interesting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here he comes. Former Intercontinental and United States Champion. He is the War Dog. He is Larry Walker. Larry Walker's made quite a name for himself here on TCW. Definitely a fan favorite. He is a kind of like an American icon, so to speak. He speaks his mind, drinks his beer, and kicks ass. Kind of reminds me of a modern-day Stone Cold Steve Austin in a way, to an extent. But I cannot wait to see what Larry Walker does to Logan Grimes here tonight. Are we looking at a brand new Internet Champion in Larry Walker here? Or is Logan Grimes going to defy the odds and successfully retain that title once again? All right, there he comes, ladies and gentlemen. He is the first ever undefeated TCW Internet Champion, Logan Grimes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Logan, no rookie when it comes to holding titles. He is a former two-time Intercontinental Champion, a former Pacific Northwest Champion, and a former Global Champion. So this man definitely knows what it's like to hold gold, but to be the first ever TCW Internet Champion, to him, means a lot. I mean, granted, management thinks this title is a joke, but in Logan's eyes, this is the opportunity to prove the doubters wrong. To prove that when you give somebody like Logan a championship, it is not a joke. This is something that Logan feels should be a prestigious title. Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens here. This is going to be quite an interesting matchup. Larry Walker ready to go here in the crowd here in St. Louis, on their feet for the War Dog. And there is the champion, folks. Look at that. Look at that beautiful Internet Championship that was introduced at Incarceration. And so far, Logan Grimes, he defended it a couple of weeks ago, if I remember right. And, you know, he did pretty good. He successfully retained, and he did. I mean, he's been proving the doubters wrong. Let's see if he can do it again tonight. This is for the Internet Championship, folks. This is your main event tonight of TCW Live. All right, Larry's ready to go. Logan making final preparations. There's the bell and main event underway. It's a one-on-one matchup for the belt. Title on the line. Oh, gut buster there by Larry. And look at this, a little show of strength there by Logan. And whoa! Big tornado DDT-like maneuver there by Grimes. Takes down the big man Walker, but Walker back body drop. Nice reversal. Down goes Logan. And now Larry pounding away. Just marking that head right into the mat there. Now a kick to the face. Now we're going to stomp a mud hole here. And look at this. Knee dug into the back as he wrenches back on the face. Trying to mangle the face of the champion Logan here. Oh, an eat defeat by Logan Grimes. Boot to the jaw of Larry Walker. Now look at this knee. Oh, look at this. Adding insult to injury. There is the champion. The referee being a little lenient here perhaps in this matchup because the title is on the line. Oh, missed the kick. Oh, from behind. Shot to the back of the knee. Logan Grimes now has Larry up, but Larry, look at this. Shots to the side of the face with the elbows. Clothesline dumps Logan Grimes out of the ring and to the floor. Remember, champion has the advantage here. If he gets counted out, cannot lose the title, but will lose the match. And Larry, face first, goes Logan off the apron. Referee up to a count of 3 now. Look at this Walker again. Gutbuster there by Larry Walker. And, oh, the famouser by Logan Grimes. Remember, the internet title on the line here in this main event. We're at a count of 6. Logan Grimes, face first, goes Walker off the steps. Both men, and now Logan tosses Larry in at a count of 8. Both men now back in. And Larry bite himself just a moment there, gets a shot, clothesline, dumps Logan into the corner, but misses the kick coming in. And now Logan, look at these kicks and strikes, the combination and that knee right to the face of Larry Walker in the roll through. What's Logan got in mind? Logan Grimes going to turn it into a, oh, nasty neck breaker across the knee. Champion goes for the cover, looking to retain, and a kick out at 1 by Larry Walker. What an exciting night this has been on TCW. We saw the debut of Omega Beretta, the return of Darius Chains that got spoiled in less than, a minute or 2 by the Pacific Northwest champion Caleb Shaw. We've seen Devin Storms back in action, and whoa! As I'm speaking about big things happening, there's another shocker. Ladies and gentlemen, Logan Grimes, unbeknownst to me there for a moment, just knocked off the War Dog, Larry Walker. What the hell just happened? Well, Larry, giving props where props are due here. Holy cow. Ladies and gentlemen, Logan Grimes just upset the War Dog and retained his internet championship here. There you have it. 2 successful title defenses in a row by Logan Grimes, and he's still undefeated. If management, if you are watching this and you don't see the star quality that Logan Grimes brings to this roster, you're an idiot. Because he just beat a tough SOB in the War Dog, Larry Walker. That was one match that I thought could have kept going, but no. Logan got that 1-2-3 out of nowhere and retained his title here tonight. So props to you, man. Well, folks, that is going to do it for us here on TCW Live. But, thanks for joining us as always. I cannot wait. And we got a couple more episodes to go, regular episodes, and then we got our pay-per-view. Let's take a look at the calendar here in just a minute so I can be precise on this. I want to make sure I got that right for you folks. Well, thanks, man. Let me take a look. Okay, so we got 2 more regular shows, folks. Don't worry about this WWE thing. This is just so titles stay on people. We don't worry about that. That's just, yeah. So after 2 more episodes, folks, we have our upcoming pay-per-view Aftershock. Thank you, Elfie. Thank you, Zerk. Thank you, everybody else, to being here. I hope you guys are prepared as we head into Aftershock. After Aftershock, we have the Pick Your Poison pay-per-view, where I will put up match types. I'll put up 3 different match types for each rivalry or championship in my group on Facebook. And what I'll do is I'll give you guys the opportunity to vote on what stipulation you would like to see in the matches. I'll explain all that on due time. And then after that, it's the Era of Violence. That is my Extreme Rules-like pay-per-view. I cannot wait for that. That's right. A lot of murder sauce could happen in these next 2 pay-per-views after Aftershock. And then we head over to King of the Mountain, a.k.a. the Royal Rumble, who will be the 4th ever King of the Mountain winner. I cannot wait for that. And then we go into Rampage, and then it is Ground Zero, and then we end things off the season with WrestlePalooza. Actually, that should say 3. So, ladies and gentlemen, WrestlePalooza 3. So I cannot wait for that. Our death match is an option. Well, they could be. I don't know. We'll have to see. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys again for watching. And as always, I'm your host, Brandon Pickett, commentator, creator, and all things wrestling. Remember to keep thrilling and chilling, you guys. I love you guys. Have a happy Thanksgiving if I don't get a video before then. And be kind to yourself and each other, okay? It's that time of the year that we all just need to come together as families, communities, friends, mothers, fathers, you name it. You know, don't be arguing with each other. Don't be picking fights. Love each other. Stupid times like this, we all kind of need that. We all need to come together and support each other as well. So, kudos to you guys. I love you all. Thank you again, and have a good night. I'm going to head out of here, all right? Talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching.